Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big blue house. Don't you just love all this craziness? Look at, I never show what's up here. My mom came in the other day, right? She's got shelves, she's got a Coke bottle, she's got some loons. She came in the other day to put more stuff on the shelf. I was like, oh my God, you need to stop. You need to stop. So, I don't know what deck I want. Um, I'll see you tomorrow. I haven't used this one in a while. Nor have I used this one. So, oh, my energy deck too. You know, we haven't done shits and giggles in a long time either. So, let me pull out my shits and giggles. Let me pull out my shits and giggles. Oh, what song is in my head right now? Something tomorrow. Oh, time and time. I think it's the Doors. I think it's the freaking Doors. Where's my shits and giggles? Why do I have some here and not the rest here? So it must be in my other pile. Oh, I gotta go through it. Oh, son of a gun. Son of a bisca. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big blue house. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the big blue house. Okay. All right, Bert. So, shits and giggles, where are you? Where are you, my little shits and giggles? Oh. That's weird. Where are they? Oh, here they are. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. So, I don't know why I had some. Because I had some. Oh, what are you doing there? What are you doing there? Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. I had a random card. Do you remember my deck? Hi. Do you guys remember my deck where we came into like the whole black magic thing? It was, everyone picked up on it. It was a little creepy. Well, that's been chilling over there for a while. And I just happened to see one of the cards. All right, let me do this. Let me jump in bed. Let me jump in bed. Hi, everybody. Okay, hold on. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, do the locomotion. I know you get to like it if you give it a chance now. Yeah, I got a thing. I got pajama pants on. At least. When do I not come home and throw on freaking pajama pants? I had a burst of energy. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? Why is it leaning like this? Lean back. Lean back. Okay. I mean, yeah, it doesn't want to stay. This is very weird. I don't know what's happening. There's something happening here. Very odd. Okay. Hopefully that works. How is everyone? Hi. Yeah, there was definitely a nice shift in energy for me. It's like I came home and I don't know. It's nice. It shifted. Look at my little flyaways. Oh. Look at them. Something just fell out of my hair. Gross. I don't know what the friggle sticks that was. How is everyone? Everybody good? Everybody good? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, like I was saying, I got a lot to talk about. But my mom comes in and wants to, like, stop putting more shit on the shelves. I'm like, stop. Stop. Let me just leave the house before you clutter this room anymore. Went to Dr. Light. And yeah, it's nice. Well, this morning, remember, I came live on break for like 10 minutes. I don't, you know what's weird? I don't think it uploaded. But I'm not positive. Sheldon, why are you not eating more? He's just basking lately. Energy just shifted in here. I don't know. What the fuck just happened? Anywho, I was saying something about the energy just got really off. I'm picking up on you guys' right now too. Which, I mean, I always do, but this is, I don't know what I'm picking up on. I don't even want to pick up on anything right now like that. I'm trying to think. You know, don't ask me to multitask right now. So listen. You know how we've been talking about, hi sweetie pie. You know how we've been talking about how I want to do certain stuff with the channel and different things. I'm going to start, you know, it's ironic. I spoke with somebody that I was not even a cook, likes to watch tarot too. And I've been saying forever I want to do like a children's things, next generation. But it's like I have people emailing me and, you know, I have my own feelings and beliefs. I mean, my kids have been not working right alongside me, but I've been dealing with it, you know, because the parents watch it and it does affect the energy within the house. So what I'm going to do is I'll let you guys know when I do it. I'm going to do 2 other channels, okay? I'm going to do, oh, happy birthday. I'm going to do one for teenagers because, you know, sexual activity or whatnot comes into play. And I'm going to do another one for children that just watch tarot, okay? So, and I know you guys tell me all the time that your kids, you know, they watch too. So, majority of them are younger. You know, I'm assuming they're younger because they're home and they're listening to me, right? So, I got to put age limits on these though. Holy energy in this crystal. I had to reconnect. Am I back? Can you just hit the like button if I'm back so I can see you guys if you're here and I'm not talking to myself? You're back. All right, I can see you guys popped up again. Okay, so I just picked up on my crystal, holy energy. So I've kind of been procrastinating on doing that. So basically I probably have 3 channels. Cuz the ones with the children, I don't want to see sexual stuff. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like I got to, it's so tricky. It's so tricky. So I'll let you know when those channels are up and running. It's working. So for those who let your children listen and watch, can you tell me the age? Like just below, say you're not watching live right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there is decks out there for children. Yeah, see, it's not about the deck for me per se with the sexual energy. Obviously, I'm not going to use my explicit cards. That's a given. But like, they need to be spoken to the right way. Stuff needs to be broken down the right way. It's going to be a step. You know, it's going to be steps. It can't be like how we are. Like how, you know what I'm saying? So 14, okay. So 14, 9. All right. So and they listen to me, you know. So with them, it's more about, you know, how they're feeling, what they're experiencing, kids, teenagers, rebellion, you know, stuff like that, maturity, hormones. Okay, so because I think I'm going to do the one for teenagers, I'm going to do 18 plus. You know, I don't, only because there's going to be sexual activity, there's going to be stuff that comes up. So, and there's guidelines, right? So I got to be careful. You know me and my mouth sometimes. I can't be doing that with the channel from like, let's say from like maybe 10 to 14. I don't know how I'm going to do that one yet. I'm going to definitely have age on it, you know, specified, because I don't want to talk too young. It's all, you know, they listen to me, they know my name. Yeah, your kid's here. So a lot of them, yeah, they hear versus watching. And here's the thing, if they're hearing, they're already getting the energy and the vibes. Especially, like, a lot of people don't get that too, is when you watch tarot, it can affect the energy within the whole household. It not just you, you know. So there's stuff that needs to be taken into consideration. And I want to do like a step. I don't know if I'm going to do a step program. I don't know how I'm quite going to do it yet. Okay. But I'd say in the last year, I've had a lot of people email me, ask me to do stuff. I've talked about it off and on. And when I talked to the lady today at work, you know, she's like, yeah, my daughter watches too. And I was like, okay, you know, like, which it like triggered me to like, all right, court, come on, like, you've been sitting on this long enough. It's, you know, I think it's important, the next generation, you know, there's targets for me. And I think the next generation, the big target would be, you know, more 18 to 20. Okay. Shut down again. The energy's insane, and I'm holding my stone. Crystal. So I gotta figure that out. I'll let you know the channel. I do feel like when I think about it, I can hear in my head as if I'm talking to children. And I don't know how I feel about, like, because in my head I feel like it doesn't make sense. Because it's like, I can see me talking to like 5 to 8-year-olds, like kindergarten, first, second, but it's like that transition is not, like, their transition, there's, to me, it's like, it's not that young, you know. Well, I guess when school start, yeah, but see, that's too young for me. So I think my guidelines would definitely be like, maybe even 9. I say 10 and older. I don't know. But I don't want to talk to them like children, even though they're children. See, this, it's hard. I'll figure it out. So it kind of just like triggered me to, yeah, you know, cool, go ahead and just do it. It's time to do it. So I don't know if I'm going to start. I had a college reach out a little while back, and I think if anything, I might start doing it in the come springtime again. Seminars, you know. I don't know. I know there's some stuff like that that's going to end up happening, which is a good thing, because we really do got to target this generation of children in college and getting our priorities straight, you know. So there's that. What else is going on with you guys besides the stuff we talked about this morning? So if you have like any Um, Years act way older, yeah. I just want to be careful because I want to guide them the right way, especially the teenagers. You know what I mean? How I feel about yoga kids, teaching them to connect. Yeah. A lot of people feel, see, I got to be careful what I say too, because I don't want to insult you guys, but I truly, you don't, you want to connect through yoga and that type of stuff. Yeah, go ahead. Right. But it's not necessary. Like, that's more, see, this is what, see, it's touchy. I got to break it down the right way. It's great exercise. It's good for your brain, your body. But we've had this discussion before. It's more of, to me, it's just not how you meditate. Everybody meditates in a different way. A thermometer. No, what is she talking about? Here we go again with the energy. I guess it's a topic for another day. Here we go. You know, we'll talk about it another day. To me, I know a lot of people will call it a spiritual practice. To me, in spirit, you know, who I channel through, who I work with, where I get my, you know, knowledge, you know, besides years and years and probably histories and past life of doing this stuff, they don't really consider it a spiritual practice. You know, they do and they don't, guys. It's another topic for a whole nother day. I and I think it's important how I express and what I say and what I teach you guys too. I'm on a whole nother level of spirituality. When you're fully awakened, there's no going back. There's no bullshit. You know, you can question and have your opinion, but I'm sticking firm to my opinion, okay? Because I know how shit works and I know how to get people through what they need to get through. And it's a matter of what you guys are going to do on your end to get through what you need to get through to get to where exactly you need to be. And that's, you know, we've talked about that plenty of times. That's the hardest thing to do, even though it's the simplest steps, right? So, see, all these things are coming up. Hey, Weezy. All these things are coming up through topic. And it's not a coincidence. I believe the woman I spoke to today, she mentioned something about that too. And it's ironic you guys are mentioning it. It's like spirit wants me to talk about it. But there's certain stuff there's no need to talk about right this second. I'm not trying to change anyone's beliefs or what you believe in is what you believe in, and that's a good thing, right? So, well, you hope it's a good thing, right? Like, everyone can believe what they want to believe spiritually, but how do I want to word it? I guess I don't know how to word it. I'm just gonna leave it be. I know they don't want me to though. Spiritual belief. I don't know how. I really don't know how I want to word it. So I guess I'm not going to. Fuck. It doesn't make. I'm back. I hope. Okay. Topic for it's a teaching thing. I don't think you guys' brains are there right now. Not all of them. Just reading you guys right now. Are you guys having issues with spiritual belief? You having like, it's got to be something happening. Are you guys trying to help someone out right now? Is that what's going down? Hi, Kim. What do you think you'll ever have another ascension? Do you think I'll ever go through another ascension? No. Hopefully I'm back. I won't ever, yeah, I won't go through another ascension or things like that. No. I'm at the peak. There's nowhere further for me to go. I'm at the furthest. I'm at the top of the ladder. It's just a matter of how I use it at this point. How I take the knowledge, what type of, knowledge needs to be taught, that type of stuff. I don't know why certain things are chosen to go certain ways at certain times. I don't, it took the ascension process for me. Mm, 3-4 years. So there's no more awakenings. There's no more. There's no more of that for me. People have downloads and certain stuff like that. Like, I don't get downloads. It's not like that for me. Like, it's already downloaded. It's already programmed. It's already here. It's what I now allow to access. Right? It's like that. And it's kind of like that for almost everybody. What do you want to access? What do you want to work on? Tackle one thing at a time. You know what I mean? Like, it's where your focus is. Guys, it's not easy to be me. It's like so much stuff gets taken. Like, I can't. It's so hard to explain. Everyone wants to be awakened. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants that. No, you do and you don't. There's like different levels of spirituality. We all know that. Some of you guys just come on to shoot the shit. Some of you guys watch tarot. You take it seriously. But a majority of you started tarot because of a situation, because of a man or a woman. It's that simple, unless you grew up in a house of spiritualism and, and it's always carried down, right? It's just a matter of teaching it, or it just being there like second nature, like if you were to grow up Christian, or however it works for you. But we're all capable of accessing what we need to access. I guess, what are you trying to access? What direction do you want to go? What do you, we're not all accessible to all of it. It's what we're programmed with and can you reach the max of what's for you. Like a lot of people will be like, well, I want to be a psychic, I want to be this, I want to be that. Like for the longest time, I've told you guys, like, I battled. Like, I wanted to always hear spirit and deliver messages that way. But it doesn't work that way for me. It's channeling on a different, it's channeling knowledge from previous lives, from previous experiences. It's that knowledge is just there. It didn't ask to be a love guru. I didn't think shit like that was gonna happen. Like, it's just my experiences, what got triggered. I don't communicate with galactic. I don't work with galactic energy. And it's funny you said that, because the woman I talked to today, when she was explaining something to me, I'm like, alien wise, and she's like, no. And I was like, okay. So that I got different beliefs when it comes to the galactic energy, and I don't work with galactic energy. So I think sometimes half the time I don't even remember certain downloads. It really just depends on what gift you have. Oh, what I was saying with the whole I want to hear. And then when I started saying stuff would come out of my mouth. I'd start teaching. I'd be like, wow, like, holy shit, like, where does this knowledge come from? Like, and the way I break it down, right? And I used to say to you guys, I don't know what's easier or what's harder. Actually hear them speaking for me, what's scarier, because either way you look at it, you're a puppet, right? I know it's awful to look at it like that, but you're okay with being a puppet. You know what I mean? Like, because you're here to serve, your purpose. That's just it. Like, some people look at it like, I remember in the beginning when I had to look at it, oh, so I'm just a puppet. You know what I mean? Like, it pissed me off. It was upsetting. It was a lot of things. But now that I'm fully awakened to a situation and knowing certain stuff and having a purpose and getting all that yada yada, I don't even look at it as a puppet. I look at it as, what tool can I use to make it easier to teach? You know what I mean? And I used to say to you guys all the time, like, well, I feel like one day, like, I'm going to shut my eyes and I'm going to wake up and feel possessed. It's not like that for me, but I used to, like, think about that type of stuff, freak out about that type of stuff. So I don't know if a lot of you are going through some type of, I think it's more of a void than an ascension or even a transitional type thing. I think it's voids. It's cycles. You know what I mean? I think it's more of that type of energy for you guys right now. And it took me a long time to figure out my purpose. It just didn't make sense to me, or, well, it didn't take me that long. I knew what I wanted to do. It was, what took time was more, okay, how do I approach it? How do I use it? How do I teach it? That type of stuff. You know what I mean? So I gotta run to the bathroom before I start this read too. So I feel like there's a lot of voids. There's a massive transition going on, and what's going on with the world, okay, is definitely changing things. It's not just things that happen politically and economically, and it's gonna be it's a big deal. And again, what's happening is, it's when we look back at this, because stuff's going to change drastically. It is kind of like an awakening. It's more about humanity and how humanity wants to look at something than an awakening. And I guess you guys could relate those two, but to me, in my eyes, there's a difference, because not everyone wants to be humanitarian. You know, there's so many different ways to look at something. So at the end of the day, what's happening when we look back is more about statistics. And I know that seems awful and rotten, but that's really what it's going to boil down to. How many deaths, how many, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, when this is said and done, you know, it's gonna peak, and then it's gonna go, and it's gonna go away, but it's gonna come back in another generation. It's either gonna be our kids' generation or our kids' kids' generation. A majority of you, I'd say, if you're, you know, between 30 and 40 older, you know, you're gonna see it again, and it's gonna be a different strand, and it's not gonna be it's it's not going to be curable. We talked about it's going to take longer to find a cure, okay? And it is going to be how our body, it is going to be based on what you put into your body, how you're taking care of your body. It's not how spiritual you are. It's not like that. It's going to be easier for you not to, it's like being non-susceptible to it. You know what I mean? It's going to be important knowledge. Eventually, I'm going to talk about that. I've already said that to you guys. I don't know why that just happened during that whole conversation. I'm going to do a whole topic on that once I feel more comfortable. But after the peak, it is going to go away. Okay? We won't see it for a while, but we will see it again, depending. Like, if you're in your 60s, 70s, you won't witness it. You won't witness it again. But we've had this conversation on why disasters happen and stuff. Did we ever figure out what was happening in Peru? Did anything ever go down? We were talking about tsunamis, right? Anything? I haven't watched the news. I gotta run to the bathroom. I'm just curious because it was, here we go. I'm just curious because, yeah, I mean, I saw Peru. There was an earthquake. Because I thought it was, so after my prediction, there was an earthquake. There was, okay. We talked about that. I was on the line between earthquake or tsunami when we talked about the volcano too, but was it a big earthquake? Yeah, I'm hearing, yeah. So, like, I know you're probably like, how are you hearing? It's just, yeah, I hear it in my head. For the longest time, I thought I was crazy. I can hear it in my head versus, it's like the knowledge is just there versus hearing. Like, no one's whispering in my ears. It's a little earthquake, big earthquake. Little earthquake. Did it trigger any fault lines? No. No. No, it couldn't have, because I would have felt something. It's got to be something more with Peru then. There was a little earthquake. All right, let me run to the bathroom. I feel like we've been yapping. I mean, we've been yapping about knowledgeable stuff, but
Are you guys on the thing? Hi guys. I'll sit here until Mom gets back. She doesn't know I'm in here. Hey Mo.
What's up, Buttercup?
I heard you go to the bathroom, so I came in here. Oh, so, do you know where the thermometer is? Because Kim wants to check her temperature because she has a feverish thing.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's either in the top drawer in the bathroom, the one to the right, or hold on, I gotta look because I think it might be in our medicine thing.
I'll look with them. Did you find it?
Yeah. Let me just sanitize it. This tomorrow.
I'd bring it down to her. She's gonna want to do it
Yeah,
herself.
go ahead.
Bye, guys. Lucy's good.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got your phone. Come on.
Yeah, no, it was the coffee and the water.
I know.
Thank you. I know. I love you.
Okay, love you.
I love you more. Hey, will you let me know if she's got a fever? Okay. So, my little Miami, she just entertained all you guys. She just entertained all you guys. You guys with me? When I look at you, it feels empty. Not in a negative way, guys. Like, can't explain it. You guys with me? Quartz mini-me. She looks like me, I think. Well, you guys would know, right? But when you're with somebody, like Lonnie, she's like my twin. To the nose, to the lips, to the structure. You name it. Even to the hips. Even to the hips. Mia looks more like she's a good mix of me and her dad. Jade, my oldest, spit an image. Spit an image of their dad. You guys seen all the pictures. Kaden. So.
She's fine. It's a 97.4.
Okay, good.
And, I don't know what else I was gonna say. It's very bad. I saw it when I walked in.
It's shits and giggles deck. Swears in that deck.
What this
All right.
one's like. It's like stretched.
I know, he's like basking. It's so funny. All right.
Why are you giving her a card?
I don't know.
Who's giving it to her? She's taking a nap right now. And she has a call at 3. She said another for 2:30.
She's napping?
Yeah.
Okay. It's actually Mia's energy that's doing this. Her energy is so high right now. She just left the room. So, it should settle in a second. But her energy today is like, boom. And I said it, even when I got home today. Remember I said that to you guys? Like, even my energy felt different. Like, she actually gave me a boost of energy. Can you guys hear me? The numbers are going down, but I can see you guys' messages. If you can hear me, hit the like button. Because I don't think you can hear me right now. Oh, you can. That's really weird because I can see you guys going like this, right? But the numbers itself were actually going down. Like people were trying to pop back on. You know what I'm saying? Strange. So yeah, she actually gave me the boost of energy. She's like a little freaking powerful little crystal right now. Gimme, 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 gimme. So, I don't know. I feel like she even shifted you guys' energy a little bit, to be honest with you. So, she's got that capability a little bit. Well, no, not a little bit. I mean, with me, I don't know if it works with you, but it works with me. And the crazy thing is that she actually came right on and sat in front of you and talked to you. You notice how normally she'll like keep her distance and she won't show her face? But she did today, didn't she? She came right on and started talking, looking right into the camera. Yeah, see? And you guys know my Mia. She doesn't normally do that. So there's a message for you. She was feeding you guys. She was feeding you guys. And on top of that, remember the conversation the other day where she's like, this is all yada, 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 yada? And now all of a sudden she's like, bam, I'm back. So she's like full of it right now. I'm actually loving it. But she actually left the room and kind of glad she did because I almost said to her, like, you're going to need to leave the room. Because her energy was too much. I couldn't keep my phone on. Between my energy and hers, it wouldn't even stay connected. So she gave you all a little boost. So she's like, look at this card. I got my shits and giggles deck out. Fucking apologize is the first card out. So she's like, eh. So as soon as I picked up that deck, let me see what deck I should use. Okay, that's not cool. Hold on. My pendulum's being fought with. Both these decks have like, okay, here's the thing. When I use this, it's spirit, right? But these two decks are battling each other. I got goosebumps. So they're both pretty powerful right now. And I haven't, holy shit. I haven't experienced that in a long time. I don't know. It's weird because I normally would not do this and ask which deck because I pulled them both. And I normally wouldn't do both. I wouldn't normally use the combo. So the pendulum's going back and forth. The energy from the decks are actually being controlled versus spirit. So it's like, which one's gonna win? You guys want to see what this is doing? This is the craziest thing. So I know I'm gonna use the shits and giggles, right? But I got this one and I got this one. So this is what my pendulum is doing versus it telling me like which one do I want to use or which one should I use. It's like the energy is being pulled from both decks, you know? So I don't, it really doesn't see it. It doesn't even know what to. It normally doesn't pull like that. So okay, I'm back. So here's the thing too I want to talk to you guys about with this new energy that's coming in. All right, even with me, I have new energy. Okay, so you guys need to be aware, right? You're always, I tell you all the time, the dark and the light. You know, you can be light or you can be dark, right? But like, you have to work with both of them right now. You don't have an option. Okay, so try to find the balance. Like I said the other day to you guys, we talked about stones going outside into the backyard. How many of you did that and you followed through, right? It wasn't a hard task, you know, but that was before the full moon, right? So go outside, grab a stone, like I said, feel the earth. There's just one in Chile right now. Good. Right, so make sure you're going outside and you're getting the stones. You're doing that stuff. You're staying on top of it. Make sure you're running it under water. Maybe you all need a new stone. The energy is different. It's stronger. Oh, actually, no. It was Peru. Wait, right now? There was just an earthquake in Peru? Right this second? Is that what you just said, Shannon? Peru is yesterday, Chile. So I wonder if it just has to do... I mean, because that's right on the equator, too. Maybe it's just going to be a shake-up with the equator. Guys, I don't know. All right, but usually when I predict stuff, it's usually kind of massive, so I don't know. The poles are shifting. Yeah, but the poles have been shifting. All right, let's speed, because I don't want to get into the whole natural disasters, and I don't want to go there. I just got a wicked headache. Does somebody want to look up the spiritual meaning of an orange? I just saw an orange. Orange. Like the fruit, not the color. All of a sudden my eyes are burning. They even look like they're burning. I don't know what that's forgetting. But if somebody can look up the orange thing for me real quick. feel like I can't even see right now. It's weird. Like my eyes are burning. Orange, please. Symbolic meaning of an orange. It represents the red of the passion tempered by the yellow of wisdom is the symbol of the sun. Represents the red of passion tempered by the yellow wisdom of the sun. Luck, prosperity, energizing, uplifting. I just think something's ripe. Oh man. God, I feel like I can puke. What is happening? Something's happening underneath the water. Looks like clouds underneath the water. Like, I don't like it. I hope this doesn't have anything to do with my prediction. When we were talking about the damn tsunami. I don't know what that's about. I mean, normally I shut my eyes, right? And I always go to clouds for you, with you guys for some reason and like climb ladders and I'm in the sky. But this time I'm like, I'm not in the sky, guys. I'm underwater. And it's not speaking of emotions. It's like waves. Hold on. Maybe it's representing like foam on top of water. But it's like getting, I don't know, guys. I want to get out of that. That's, to me, it's not anything about your feelings, like drowning in emotions, drowning in fear. Like, no, it's no. Oh, no, it's not good. It's not good at all. And I see black too, like, what countries have black sand? Doesn't like Saudi Arabia have black sand? Can someone Google with black sand? Canada has black sand? Hawaii Island. Greece. Yeah, I was thinking volcano, but it's not volcano. All right, so more places than I was thinking. Because you know, water can just be murky, but this, no, I was seeing like there's something that's gonna probably go down tsunami wise. Because I'm still back on the tsunami, guys. So that, whatever that is, hasn't occurred yet. It's got to be linked to somewhat near Peru. I mean, it just has to be. It doesn't. It wouldn't make any other sense because I don't. That shape came in my head, and I don't know that shape. So does somebody want to Google if Peru has black sand? I sang Black Water the other day. Also, Peru is a very active. Well, I know it's an active volcano, but I don't think it's like the. I don't think the volcano is gonna erupt and trigger a tsunami. Like I don't. That's not what I'm. No, because at first I thought, is it the foam from like a volcano? But it's not. So just Peru. I mean, I know we got Chile over there. There's gotta be black sand over there. Peru has dark sand. I don't think, I'm not feeling Hawaii, guys. I know you keep saying Hawaii, but I'm not feeling Hawaii. We're talking the continents along the equator for sure. I don't know why that came back into play, but I don't want to shut my eyes no more and see that. So we're gonna do a read. No, not like oil. No, because I was thinking pollution too, but it was sand that I was seeing. Because I try to place why I was seeing clouds at the same time, right? And I can't place that. It's like the clouds took me right down to the ocean, to like the top of the water, but being in the water. but being like in the wave where the wave would crash. So that's, I can see that now actually, because you have all those bubbles from the white when a wave crashes, right? But mixed in with that, I was seeing black, not sand necessarily, right? But black, and not as in pollution. So I'm guessing it's representing black sand. Chile has black sand. Okay. Yeah, no, we're talking the stuff that's on the equator, guys. We're talking, what? To our left, we had Peru, Chile, all that right there. In the middle is what? Africa. And then I forget what was to the right, but it's to the west. So we're dealing with that continent, North America, like it's that area. It's pinpointed to that area. No, it's that continent. Oh man, why does this happen? See, here's the thing, like Brazil is, it's not gonna go in, it's not gonna go in like that. Colombia, I mean, and then you got Ecuador, Bolivia. I don't know, guys. I'm still feeling Peru. But you remember when we first talked about this, right? At first, I thought I saw Italy. I mean, could Africa? I mean, I'm really feeling it's more Peru. For real. Like, because I just remember shutting my eyes. I remember that day. It was just like within the last week, right? Or last week. And I mean, it's Peru, and I knew it was placed on the map over here. And when I went and looked on the line, the equator, because I was trying to say equilibrium, but it pulled me to the equator. And I know Africa is like right there, but like I feel like I don't think it's coming from the Brazil side, right? I feel like whatever this is gonna come in this way. It'd be like it's something with Peru. And I don't know why it just came back again. And don't they have something called Lime? Lime, that town, is it Lime or Lima? I just saw something. And I saw it's Lima. Or would it be Lima? I don't know. Fucking got me. See, damn. I don't usually pinpoint with my pendulum. But when I asked it to pinpoint, it went straight across like the equator, like it's doing now. And that was the first thing it pulled me to. So it's gonna be right on the when I first started talking about this and we were talking about predictions, you know, I fucking hate this after the last tsunami. I don't like this. I don't know why I can predict tsunamis. All right. Anywho, it's right on because I got pulled right to the equator, but then I got pulled to Peru. And then when I just asked, like if it was gonna go straight down, it would be the Lima, whatever it is, right? But it's pulling me right back to the equator again, and it's not a coincidence that it took me back to the exact where I was talking about the balance and equilibrium. Because remember, I couldn't say the word, but they didn't want me to say that word. It's because they wanted me to say equator. So and I think I said North America earlier. I think. Fuck me. This is not my forte. It's not what I want to be doing. I mean, it could go straight through Peru, Africa. I mean, it might hit. I meant to say South America, not North America. So it actually might go through because the equator is further up. So if Brazil is right there, what is this? I don't even understand why this matters. So it looks like the equator runs through Peru and Ecuador. Don't quote me because I don't have that map up. And then straight through Africa. But see, it's not going to go through the middle like that. Well, what if it comes from Mingia? I'm not worried about Australia. I'm not worried about this side of like I don't see it coming from the Indian Ocean. If anything, it's more, it's a mix between South Pacific and South Atlantic. No. The Indian Ocean. So it's coming from the other side. So it's gonna probably hit Peru. bigger map. So definitely South America, but like, so come on, why are we stuck? It's It's gonna be Peru, but that doesn't make sense because the line goes in through, so it's gonna be the top of Peru, because I don't feel anything being in touch with Ecuador or Colombia, nothing like that. Like, all right, I'm done with this. It's Peru, okay? So we'll leave it at that. Let's do a read. Let's do a read. You guys are with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Okay. So something going down with Peru. Do you remember, how did I get the last prediction? Oh, it was through music. Remember that? When I predicted the one in Indonesia? It was through music. This one wasn't through music. And actually, the Indonesia one came to me in my sleep through music, through that song. I think I'm going to have to go back and listen to that particular read, to what it is we were talking about and how I got pulled in that direction. I was talking about arguments when Peru hit. It's so funny that you just brought that up right when I did. Talking about arguments? There has to be something more to that, though. I feel like we had to have been talking about justice and balance and something like that. Because I wanted to say equilibrium. And it wouldn't let me spit that word out. It pulled me straight to the equator. And then I saw the picture, the map of Peru, and I thought for a minute it was Italy, but then I knew Italy wasn't over there. All right. Anywho. You just listened to it last night. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart the video. So if you all wanna pop back on, I'm gonna shut this one down. I don't wanna link it to the read. We're gonna do a completely separate read. And the ironic thing is, with that video, is that the one where I was like discussing yada yada and I came off and I did a separate read? Was it that video that happened to? Or did I actually do a read within that video? This is a cycle. Like if there's a repeating pattern here. Because I really feel the need, because I know last week there was one particular day where we just did this and we talked about stuff. And I separated a video and started over. Did it happen to be the one where we talked about Peru too? Was that one just the conversation one? It was. Okay, so why is that happening? And I picked up on it. Okay.
Mom,
Yeah, babe.
my Zoom meeting starts at 1, ends at 1:30.
Okay.
Okay.
I love you. Hi again. So hold on. Let me figure out why this is. There we go. Mia came in and it shut me down. Could you just hit the like button if you can hear me? Just FYI, whenever I buffer and I look up, I'm looking at the like button if you guys want to just hit that so I know if you can hear me. Okay, so it goes down and then it goes up. I think, what are you guys unliking and then liking again to see if it switches? See, it's not doing it. See, that's what it's doing. Okay, now it just jumped. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, all right, I'm going to need your help because I'm going to talk in my head. When I shut my eyes, the same, oh. I just said Red Sea in my head. But it's the Indian Ocean. So confused. Why did that just happen? The Red Sea is nowhere near the Indian Ocean. Don't quote me. Jesus, why do you have me doing this shit? Do I look like, what do you call a geographer? Not even, see, I don't even fucking know. I'm not a geographerist. Is that even a word? Here I go, caught making up fucking words. What would you call those people? Mapping, scoping shit out? I know it's geography of them. Like, anywho, shut up. Just quiet, Courtney. Shh. You know, because when I originally, before I saw the black and all that, I was like, extra, extra. And I'm like, damn, right? So let's start with if there's ever been a tsunami around that area, like early 1900s. Let's start there real quick because it's pulling me to something where let's start with 1900s. It talks about the volcano. Let's do a list of tsunamis. Have they ever had a big one over there? No, I don't want to do it this way. How do I want to do this? Because it's pulling me to... All right. What is it? TSU... TSUMNAM. Oh, it's right here. TS... 1586. Massive waves. Okay, 2018. Massive waves hit Peru, Colombia. I don't think technically there was a tsunami though. No, I don't want to watch a video. There was one in 1974. And then another followed in October. Didn't I say something about October in the last video? Because remember I was like, this could happen around the Libra full moon or October. I'm almost positive I said that. But then I was like, it would make more sense if it hit in Libra full. I did, didn't I? And the last one, there was one, and then another, and then after that one, another one hit in October. So that's not a coincidence. So I think the last, because that wasn't, that's something. Last time a tsunami hit, it's saying there had to have been like a little one in 2017. But those were triggered by earthquakes. And I think in the last feed, that's what I saw, earthquakes and tsunamis. But it wasn't an earthquake that caused the tsunami. Not this one. So they are going hand in hand. I don't know why. Because it's not the earthquake that's going to trigger this one. So I know we saw both of them, and we just had the earthquakes, right? So does now come a tsunami, but the earthquake is not going to trigger the tsunami because there's no fault line connection. Well, then there's gotta be, but last time we looked into this, so it must have something to do with the fault line. Oh man, guys. Because last time we talked about this, I questioned whether the earthquake was going to trigger the tsunami. But in order for that to happen, I mean, it's got to be a major one with a fault line. But that fault line runs more in the Africa area. Because the fault line we were talking about before was in between Sudan, and Sudan and is so, but why do they have me doing this? I don't want to do this. You know what's weird? You know what they're saying? In 1948, there was an earthquake in Chile, and it hit on the supermoon. We just had the supermoon. So it just happened again. See, I knew something. I knew history was repeating itself. So that makes sense. And it's been right in front of me. I didn't even see it. A 7.7 earthquake in Chile issued tsunami warnings the last time in 1848. And it was like one of the last ones, and it was the last time that happened, there was a supermoon. See, that's not a coincidence. So there is some type of history repeating itself right now. So this article is important because history is repeating itself over there. It wants me to agree to the terms. What? April 2017, an earthquake hit Peru. That was a prophecy, though. Here we go again. Didn't something... Wasn't it last year you mentioned that, a prediction? Which one? Well, everything I started predicting started coming true, and it freaked me out. So I stopped doing... And I'm still not crazy about it. Yeah, last year, yeah, but that's... Yeah, that was different. That's when I got shut down. With Sudan, yeah. The underwater thing. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we were talking about the fault lines there. That was between, it was personal between those two kings, princes, they were. But history is going to repeat itself. And so there has to be some type of earthquake. So the earthquake that happened was 7.7 earthquake in Chile. Okay. And there was a tsunami warning issued. And the last time that happened was actually on a supermoon. And I'm telling you, I think there was something about the number 7 in that last video too. And then I remember saying something about it's either going to happen around here, like the Libra full moon, or in October. So there's something linked to an October thing here too, but it's got to be happening around the so there's something, I mean, the moons obviously really affect Peru, Colombia, all of that. I don't know why, but obviously it's where they're located, right? How close they are to stuff. But like, history is going to repeat itself. And apparently I have to agree to this website to even get on. You must click the boxes indicating you agree. Membership. No, I don't want a membership. There's got to be another link for me to get on. Let me try doing 1948. Because I was like, in my head, I was like, extra, extra. And 1948 always either pulls me to early 1900s or 1950s. It just does. There was a deadly tsunami in Hawaii. What was the magnitude of the... Can some... It's probably a lot smaller than that, obviously. But like one's going to trigger one, and I just kind of want to know. Probably like 2 something, 3 something. If anybody can look that up for me real quick. Oh, see, here we go with the Lima again. So the last time it happened, yes, it was 5.3. Jesus, okay. So the last one, the 7.0 earthquake, 7.7 or whatever, was actually, it took place in Lima. So history is going to repeat itself because I got pulled to Lima too. Okay, so something's going to happen right around that target area. Well, with the supermoon one, there's been other earthquakes since then, obviously. All I know is that history is going to repeat itself. I don't know what year. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? You guys will like this. I'm going to get my little pendulum thing that I haven't used forever that has all the zodiac and numbers, and I want it to tell me a year. And then from there, we can Google the year. See, this is the fun stuff I like about stuff like this because it can be fun. I want to say that I have it in here, but I'm not positive. Oh, Mingy, it's not. Okay, it's got to be somewhere. I just saw it the other day. All right. Come out wherever you are. Yay, I found it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm gonna use this and we're gonna see what it tells us. I never use that. It actually came with a pendulum. Okay. I shouldn't have used the word game. Pendulums are not games, okay? By any means. I mean, it took me well over a year to learn how to use a pendulum, to really understand a pendulum. And you need to understand, I know I told you we've had this conversation before, like fucking A, Court, like do a to-do list on topics to talk about with you guys, because this always happens. Pendulums will fuck with you. So be careful. No matter how good you are at what you do, you never know what type of energy can be pulled. So you need to be careful, okay? Did you hear anything I just said about pendulums? Or was I like offline that whole entire time I was talking? Did you hear anything I said? You heard it all, okay. Partially. All right, anywho. I'm just gonna get into this, okay? So let's find out what year history is gonna repeat itself and go from there. Oh man. Okay, hold on. There's so much energy that just went to my one finger. It hurt. Okay. Oh, I gotta be done shutting my eyes. Okay. Holy shit, we're going way back. Okay. So we got one. Okay, so we're going back to the 1400s. I don't know if there's any record. So hold on. Can you hear me? Hit the like button if you can hear me. Okay. It pulled me to 1491. So let's Google 1491. I'm just 1491. New revelations about I don't think we're gonna find anything on it. Are you guys finding anything on it? Pi 2. But it's talking about who's with me? I think the last one that was recorded was 1586. But something happened in 1491. And over 6,000 people died. Has anyone gotten any history on 1491? Because I was just looking up tsunami history. Here we go. It brought me back to the list of tsunamis again. I don't know how to... Is it possible that it was like named something different then? Like, what does this say? Peruvian division? No. Okay. Is anyone finding anything? Okay, so how do we, okay, can't, okay, so that, all right. So whatever's happening is going to repeat itself. Something happened in 1941, but we don't have history on that. So let's see if I can get a similar date. I just messed the date up. All right, hold on. It's what, okay. I'm nauseous. Okay. All right, I got that. $16.43. So let's find out what happened in 1643. hold on. Yeah, and it, yeah, 1643. 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, which is a 5. 7, 8, 9, 10, which is a 1. Because I got related searches. 1643 is pulling me 2017, which is what just happened. That was the, no, that was 1948. So 16.3. Okay. Am I back? I didn't even see that. I like, my brain doesn't want me to like it's getting frustrated. I can't explain it. So 1643, Chile had what, an earthquake? All right, tell me again. 1640, because this is going to equate to what happened in 1643. Chile's earthquake killed 1.3 population. Holy shit. What was the magnitude of that earthquake? Why can't I find any of this? I guess I'm just gonna have you guys fill me in. October too? Okay, hold on. I want the one from 1643. Because we'll probably ends up with an earthquake. That's probably, there's going to be some type of fault line. It's going to trigger a tsunami. And it keeps pulling me to Lima too. So, and so, so history is going to repeat itself. So supposedly in 14, 6, whatever that one was, which we can't find anything on. So the next closest one, they pulled me to the 1463. So history is going to repeat itself with something like that. No, 1647. What the fuck? What did we just do? 1643. Okay. So it's going to be something like that. Oh my God, I'm so nauseous. Did people lose their lives? Or did it just, well, it's way more populated now, obviously, so it's not good. Oh, thanks for the donation, sweetie. Okay. So So there's that. Um, all right. So we're done with this because it's just making me sick and nauseous. Um, there I go, rolling my feet again. Children. I don't think you guys can hear me. Okay. I'm holding my stone. I had to come outside. I had to get out of the house. You can hear me. And I just looked up, and when I looked up, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. It's starting to come down. Hear it? Yeah, I started smoking again. 8.5. I magically landed in the car. You guys didn't see me walk out of the house? It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. No? Too funny. So I was talking to myself. Oh. I had to step out of that. It was making me sick and nauseous. All I know is that it wanted to pull me to the 14 something, which is not recorded. Okay. And then the one they could match it with was the 1640, whatever it was. So I can't imagine it's gonna be good. You know? Unfortunately. I don't want to smoke in front of you. The sun is shining in Ireland. Awesome. I'm getting wet. I don't like doing predictions, guys. I don't. Hi from Ireland. There's a couple of you from Ireland. I almost said, ahoy, matey. That's not Ireland. The sound of rain is awesome. Menthol, no. American Eagle. American Spirit. I don't know why I said American Eagle. That's symbolic for someone for sure, because I got the goosebumps. Home of the free and the brave, and that's not even how the song goes. America, America. I don't know. So yeah, that will be devastating. So I don't really want to touch base on that anymore. I don't like this prediction shit. Okay. But it is what it is. No, okay. I got a knack for it. I don't know why. And remember we used to joke about it because Notre Dame only went so far. So we used to joke about it all the time. Could be the next Notre Dame. Oh no, fuck no. Fuck no, I'm not. I don't want nothing to do with it. I definitely will not be. That is not my purpose. But for some reason, they have me doing and talking about historical events. Okay, so it has to do something with I thought I saw a skunk. I don't know why they had me doing it. There's definitely a reason. But that's forgot. Whole thing with this is ew, no, I don't like it, guys. I decided to clear my energy. It was just becoming too much. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for helping me with the dates and Google and all that fun stuff. I'm gonna try to come on later and do a regular read. I think what happened was it's telling me no, so I don't know what that's about. So I'll probably just be back tomorrow. But the last one, how we stopped it too, like we stopped the video and I was like, oh, I'll be back. And then I realized it was like a repeating thing, and then that's what broke it down to history repeating itself. You know what I mean? You never know what you're gonna get with me. It's the craziest thing. There's so much I want to do. One thing at a time. Also, so yeah, that just happened with that whole thing. I thought I saw a bird and I did. And it was out of my peripheral, whatever that word is. I think it's a robin. Its back is turned towards me. Why am I getting wet? Oh, my door's open. Yeah, it's a robin. You guys want to Google a robin bird? Because that message is for you. For sure, there's no question. Because they usually don't swoop the way they just do. See, it's on the ground over there? His back is turned. See it? I mean, the bird is sitting out here in the pouring rain, staring at me. Birds don't come out in the rain. Can you guys see the robin? Did you see it? Are you guys here? Did you see the robin? Did you see it? Can you see it? Yeah. It's kind of hopping around. I mean, there's two of them. One just flew over there on the other side. That one's hopping around. It's pouring rain right now, okay? Birds don't come out and fly and swoop around in the rain like that, okay? So, some of you saw it, some of you can't. What is the symbolic meaning of a robin bird? Because the way it swooped, I could barely see because the rain is pouring down, right? It's a good omen? Okay. And it's just the way it swooped was very odd. And I was like, there's no way I must be seeing something, because I said to myself, Court, you thought you just saw a skunk. And I definitely did not see a skunk. And the bird is gone now. Oh no, he's still there staring at me. I mean, it's pouring. Symbolic characteristics, traits of a robin. A robin is a spirit known as the world of the divine bird. The robin is a spiritual symbol of good luck and the fact that spring is on pending. Okay. So, yeah, and it was flying in the rain. So that's a big message for you guys, however you want to take it symbolically. You know what I mean, jelly beans? New growth, renewal, new beginnings. Yeah, well, and we were just talking about devastations, and, you know, I think it has a lot to do with new world, not necessarily a new beginning for us. You know what I mean? I think it's like a universal, like, it's gonna be a new world. And can you please look up the symbolic meaning of a skunk? Because I thought I saw a skunk. So let's find out what a skunk represents. To see a robin flying indicates renewal, passion, new beginnings. Could represent patience, wisdom. Robins have orange breasts. Okay, so what's a skunk? Yeah, skunk. It's black and white. Skunks, you know what I learned too? They don't want to spray. When they spray, they're vulnerable for like 10 days or something. Awareness, judgment, balance, defense. But I didn't realize, like, after a skunk sprays, like, they don't want to. You know what I mean? Like, because they're vulnerable to other prey. That's how majority of them die, by other animals, which I thought was sad. Such an animal lover. All right, anyhozy, I love you guys so much. Skunk, being who you are, living an authentic life. I went for a walk last night to clear my head. You passed a skunk and a robin. Well, that's pretty crazy that I just thought I saw a skunk, and then that robin was here, and you just happened to see the same two creatures. I don't know. And then I just shut my eyes and I saw an inchworm. Aren't they the cutest little things? I love inchworms. Was it an inchworm I saw? All right, one more. Jesus. Inchworm. And then it pulled me to the robin trying to find worms, but I saw an inchworm. So what's that? Symbolic meaning of an inchworm. They really are the cutest little things. I love watching, like, when they come down from the trees, I'm like, crawl all over me. I just love them. The color, they're so vibrant. Just love inchworms. It's probably my favorite insect. If we all have to pick an insect, I'm gonna go with an inchworm. Indicates that you must be clear of your purpose behind your move forward. Thus, through transformation is seeking and must always. of an inchworm, huh? Dictates that you must be clear of your purpose behind and move forward. It would teach you how to move forward with grace. Perseverance and ascension. Okay. You guys take those symbolic messages for what it is and how it relates to you. Because I was sitting here talking about my purpose. Well, I wasn't, but meaning like the whole prediction thing. We were just touching base on that, right? And I was like, I don't want it to be anything like with me with predictions, but like it's still part of my purpose, you know? So I gotta take those messages as messages for me too, which I never do. I mean, I do and I don't. But I think it had something to do with why I was questioning the predictions. So it must have something to do with me too, and it's just part of my purpose for some reason. Very strange. Well, it's not strange, but it's strange that I never acknowledged that. You know what I mean? It's like everyone has so many gifts, man. It's... Anywho, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And if I see ya, I see ya. I love you guys so much. Thanks for the donations, generosities. You know, enjoy the rest of your day. Happy April 4th. Happy birthday to all my birthday babies. And I'll see you around. I know I gotta do the push for you guys. I love you guys. Lots of prayers for Ashley. Okay? Send Ashley love. I know, Easter Sunday. I can't believe it. I always thought it was the third Sunday in April. So when somebody said it was Easter this weekend, I was like, what the fuck? I don't even know what day it is anymore. Now that my kids are not going to school, I don't know what freaking day it is. I'm not kidding. I went to work the other day and I'm like, I really thought it was like Thursday or Friday, and I think it was Monday. I'm not kidding you. I was like, what the fuck? It's Monday? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, what's today? Is it Thursday or is it Wednesday? I think it's Thursday. Seriously. That's my life right now. I don't even know what day it is. I know I just gotta get up and go to work. And it's Groundhog Day today? Seriously, Hog? We must have. Because I already smell spring in the air. It's Thursday. Is Groundhog's Day today too? We saw the groundhog, right? I'm going to repeat myself again. You thought it was the first Sunday after the full moon? I don't know. I always thought it was the third Sunday. Oh, is that? No. I think that's Thanksgiving. The third Thursday? Fuck if I know. Is it the third Thursday for Thanksgiving? Is that what it is? Why did I just equate that to Easter? So it is Thanksgiving. That's weird. Why is it pulling me to Thanksgiving? Be thankful? I guess. I got goosebumps. That's weird. So that was Thanksgiving I was thinking of. Okay. Third Thursday. Okay. So I don't know what that means. Maybe something that happens around Thanksgiving will go down with you guys around Easter. So whatever your thoughts were, what was going down with Thanksgiving is gonna come back around, and it might happen on Sunday or Thursday, which would be today. No, it'd be the third Thursday. So something either around Easter, because I got goosebumps. So something either around Easter Sunday is going to go down, or it would be like within the vicinity of April. I'm telling you, April's a big month for everybody. I've been telling you guys that since what, August? I think July or August. I've been telling you guys April's a big deal. And that was another prediction. And now look at everything that's going down in fucking April. Some shit, not just with you, the fucking world too. Some crazy shit. That's another prediction I didn't even pick up on until right now. I've been telling you this since at least July. Yeah, July. And then I really got into it in August, and stressed it with April with you guys. So it's gonna be April's a big deal. With everything, the world, you guys. I know you guys have a lot of catalytic energy coming back to you in April too, so be careful who you're messing with. Okay? And something just fell out of my hand and banged, so I don't know if that's like a tower for you. So, anywhoosie, all towers aren't always bad, guys. So I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be good, but it's gonna be a whole lot. Okay, so wow, I didn't even think about that. I've been predicting what goes down in April since July. And that's a number 7. And those 7s came to me. Anywho, I got 7s galore linked to me. All right, I'm exhausted. I love you guys. Yeah, a lot of catalytic energy is coming back for you guys too. So just, honestly, I think you're smart enough to be like, get the fuck out of here. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say? Because you've already dealt with Peter. I don't know. Maybe some of you do want Peter back. I don't know why you would, because Peter hasn't reached out. So why on earth do you even want Peter back? So Peter's coming back for the wrong reason. So I hope you're smart enough. If you keep the story alive in your head, then you're just it's the same old fucking shit. I gotta be careful with you guys too on what I teach you. Because Spirit doesn't want you guys to know everything. Because then lessons wouldn't be learned. If we just knew everything and I could teach everything that I knew, lessons would not be learned. And that is a fact. That's why it's tricky when you're fully awakened. It's just fucking tricky. I gotta be careful with what I say to you guys. Because lessons have to be learned. It's very true. You can't skip steps when it comes to spirituality. You just can't. That's why when we talked about twin flame, soulmates, all that shit, in order for me to tell you that there's no such thing as XYZ, I would have to replace it. And I wasn't down to replace anything. See what I'm saying? So, like, it's hard being a teacher and really having to, like, can I talk about this? Can I not talk about that? There's so much stuff that you guys should know, too, though. You know what I mean? But I guess all in stepping stages. You're welcome. You're welcome. And also, if you were to find out like certain stuff right off the bat, it probably wouldn't make sense to you, and it could actually probably set you back some of the stuff. Because you can't process, then how can you take from it? You know? I don't know. I love you guys though. I'm gonna let you go for realsies though this time. For realsies. What's up? What is up with the birds? What do you mean? I don't know them up right now. What, me and birds? What do you mean? Are the birds, talking a lot? Well, it's just that time of year too. And then you got the full moon, all sorts of stuff. You know? It's buffering. Yeah, I gotta go because it's making me like again. Like I don't want to go there. I love you guys so much. I love you guys. Bye.